Yeah. This Battle Revolution does have its own category. I'm surprised. Medium, shiny, hunting. That's an epic title. Okay. I need this to be open. So the Pizza Tower music going on right now. It's kind of nuts. Okay. I think it's already set. So this stream, I'm going to be attempting to hunt in Battle Revolution. I don't really know how long each reset's gonna take. Hunting for the rental passes, guys. Oh, I gotta get this thing showing up. It's not set up right. Maybe I gotta go back a little bit. Come back. Where'd it go? Okay, please. I don't even know, what did I do to get it to show up? This was making it. Probably should have figured this before I started. I have no clue what works and what doesn't. Maybe tilt it to the side. I saw you. Is this microphone getting in the way or something? Over here, microphone. Alright, let me switch it back. I can't even get to the Wii menu without the stupid, wait, what? Something's up. The epic start to stream, I think. Oh, okay. He's here. So it's gotta be a very weird angle. There we go. Okay. Well, the goal is to try to do this consistently. Do I gotta make a new file every time? I think so. And I gotta name myself. So we're just gonna go classic. Just the letter S, otherwise I will take forever. Hopefully I can change it later maybe. But typing out my whole name every time will just... Oh, and I gotta watch the cutscene, so maybe this would take longer than I thought. Like 12 encounters at once? Oh, speaking of that, I would adjust, I think I can adjust the increment that this goes up. Yeah. It's 12. So that should now go go up 12 each time. Yep. Did I already lose though? Well, maybe it's just not there right now. No. Oh, I don't need stupid pointer. Thank you, I got the Fortnite Battle Pass. That's not good news. Okay, now we click on it. None of those look shiny. And none of them look shiny. So go up and okay, here's the problem. I gotta get the, so I don't really need the point edit for most of the process, but the reset and at the end, in that beginning segment. Does it like do something? Like, I gotta figure out the exact position I need to get it in for it to show up. Otherwise, it's gonna just keep increasing every time. Okay. So, a little bit strange. Get right into it. We're speed running. I'm just gonna go letter A. I'm sure I'm the first person to ever just choose A as their name for this. I don't think you can skip this. It's not that long. That was like 10-ish seconds, maybe. If I have to hold my hand like this for too long, I will be suffering soon. My wrist will start hurting, and I've already lost it. Come back, please. Oh, I don't really need it right now. Okay. No shinies. No shinies. Please. I think I'm holding it too close. That's why it's. Yes. Now most of these guys, I think I will be able to tell, but Wartortle, Pidgeot, maybe Prinplup will be a little bit hard, and definitely Staravia. Those four, definitely need to pay attention to them as much as I can, because let me really quickly do something. My phone on silent so I don't get annoying noises while I'm streaming. Now, this game, even though I'm shining on it, I haven't played it a whole lot. I used to have it when I was younger, but I never did much with it and I just ended up selling it, I think. Or maybe it stopped working or something, but I didn't have it for like, I only had it for maybe a year, and I didn't use it much. So, once I get the starter, I'm pretty much going in blind as to kind of what the general gameplay is, other than battling. The only gameplay I've seen is people in the costumes, which I think is like end of the game kind of stuff. So, okay. Yeah, War Turtle's colors are similar, but I think he always has his mouth open when he's shiny. Pidgeot, you just have to look for the red. If it's red, then that means it's not shiny. Yeah, they all get like a little bit of a different pose. Staravia kind of looks down, I guess. Actually, this is the male one. Is that always male? I think the picture I have is of the female one. And I think the pose is a little different, but pretty much the same, I guess. So yeah, I guess 12 encounters is kind of weighed out by, or no, evened out by the reset time, because it's definitely a process to get to. That's right. I guess I'm going to U this time. Alright, whatever letter I name myself when I get the shiny, I have to hunt that letter of unknown. And I'll definitely remember to do that. Okay. No shinies. No shinies. It's a little hard to control because I'm not looking at the actual screen. It's a capture card screen, so it's a little laggy, but this game doesn't really matter. Nope. Okay, Staravia does change gender, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, it like looks slightly to the left, and that's basically the only difference. I definitely can see myself missing that one. Just, I mean, it sucked, but Starvey isn't really the one I want from this. I'd prefer one of the starters. I think would be the coolest things to get. Maybe Gabite or Dragonair. They'd be pretty cool too. But the other stuff isn't that interesting. Outside of just being the hunt. Okay, now that I'm holding the position for the remote, definitely is a little bit faster. Maybe 2 minutes per reset. I haven't really been paying attention to the time it takes, but it's not that long. I don't know if I was thinking that once I got more used to it, I'd hunt something on like the DS alongside it, but I don't know. It does require quite a bit of focus, so I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Already almost at 100. Not many games where you can get encounters that fast. Actually, not any. I don't really know. I guess the new games, Scarlet and Violet at least, doesn't take that long to get a lot of encounters. Probably faster, honestly. But especially when it comes to the older games, this is definitely the speediest. Definitely want to work on getting like a music playlist or something, cause it's pretty quiet. At least with other games you get pretty consistent music from the games, but this one, a lot of downtime without anything. Maybe, I don't know when I do that, probably take a few days to pull together at least like maybe 2 hours of a playlist of random game songs. I don't just want to have like one game music and you just listen to that on loop. Yeah, this lady loves giving me the battle pass. Nope. So it took 20 minutes to get to 100. So that's... Oh, I went to the main menu. Oh well. I wouldn't be surprised if I do that several times throughout this hunt. Anyways, that's 20 minutes. Probably a little less, like 17 or 16. I had some time where I was figuring out the controls. So it's like a little under, slightly over 3 hours to get to 1,000. So, 20 hours, a little more, like 25 to get to odds probably, which sounds like a lot, but like other hunts for this Gen 4 and the other older games to get the 8192 odds, at least another 10 hours usually, and that's double hunting. So a lot quicker, even if the reset time is a little long. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. I guess it depends on how long my wrist can last. Wonder how fast I'll be able to get at oh no, I do not want to go to Wii menu. How fast I'll be able to get at checking these, because I'm already, I could do the Kanto one pretty quick. Sinnoh one I need to give Staravia a little bit of extra time. keep wanting to just go straight for Wii menu, but hopefully eventually I'll get more used to doing the reset button. Cause there weren't many times I really needed to do that as a kid. If I'm holding it just where it ends up before I start typing the name, I think like I is probably the quickest one I can click on. So that might be the most optimal name choice. Maybe I'll go until I eat dinner, so that's probably like another hour or two. And then I'll come back and maybe do a regular hunt. What I was planning to do today, the Starly and Billion Diamond. And Torkoal and Omega Ruby. I was thinking that this, the adapter for this was gonna come pretty much like right before Rumble Weekend, so like a week from now, but it ended up coming today. I think Rumble Weekend starts 1 week from today. So let's see how far I can get with this in a week. I don't think I'll be streaming it every day. At least a few more times. Oh. Where'd it go? Thought I lost it. Really gotta hold this position, otherwise it just does not want to show up. Those weird buildings with just Pikachu head on top. Who designed that? Like, I feel like some of the other buildings like try to look like the Pokemon. Those ones just weird looking building, and then on top has a Pikachu or Turtwig head. Each time I gotta click to zoom in. That is basically just to look at like War Turtle and Staravia. I feel like everything else probably notice, or without zooming in. But I just don't want to risk it. I might also do the regular story of Rumble before Rumble weekend, because I just got it on the Wii, so I need to beat the game again. But that's like a one stream kind of thing, so I'll save that probably for like Wednesday or Thursday, unless I just get too bored of shiny hunting. But I don't think I will, especially if I play some other games. I know I want to play Donkey Kong, which I say a lot, but I'll probably do it this time, since I'm going to be trying streaming more this week. Or next week, I guess. But I don't know what else to play. Could do Fortnite. I feel like maybe my computer would not like running Fortnite and also streaming at the same time. It already struggles to do one of those, so that one might not work out. I got to 200 resets in less than 20 minutes, which makes sense since it's not exactly 10 every reset, it's 12. Which means I'll definitely get to odds probably under 24 hours, so I already clicked the up button, and I guess it doesn't matter. I could see 20 hours. Because the more it goes on, the quicker we get to each thing. Milestone number, I guess you could call it. This Wii's making some noises, probably normal noises for a Wii, but still slightly concerning, I don't know. I don't want it messing up my game. Although this game might... It's definitely cheaper compared to most Pokemon games, but that kind of makes sense that it's not really an entire game and just a battle simulator, basically. Although, I don't know, maybe the battles... I don't think there's a story in this game, but maybe the battles are pretty good in this, the in-game ones. One thing I want to do is get Pokemon Ranch so I can store a lot of Pokemon in there that I don't really need in my boxes. I don't know how many boxes you get in that, but I could probably put like a living X or something in there just so I can have one. Because I don't have a living next to any of the games before Gen 5 or 4. Oh, dang it. Got hit with the explanation. Is there any storage in this game? Because I know you can you trade Pokemon over to this? Or I guess maybe it's just copying them and they go away once you're done with them. But there is any, I wonder how much. Wouldn't expect this game to need a whole lot. Definitely don't want to listen again. But I was not touching that. Guess this person really wants me to listen, like, unless I'm directly touching the don't listen button, they'll get me. So I guess there's like a little, you can just kind of click anywhere and it'll just select whatever's already have it. GV. It's my new name. So I guess the speed thing maybe is just a spam through that. And wherever it has auto selected, I'll just pick. Except for this segment. Got pretty bad posture right now, which I kinda need to keep the Wii remote in the right spot. But I need to find a spot that doesn't make my back hurt. This is pretty good, it kind of points it right at the center too. So there's plus or something, maybe? No. I was hoping maybe one of the buttons took it straight to the in button, but nope. Still gotta move it over there. At the Among Us building back there. That's pretty cool. This version, it's harder to reach the keyboard to up the increment, so I move around some stuff so I can move it closer. That should be good. The microphone stays out of the way of the Wiimote. Yep, all good. Now, a lot of the models I have not seen for this game, but I did see Chingling's like icon, kind of like those ones. And it looks pretty amazing. It's screaming, so I definitely need a Chingling in this game. A Chingling. Gotta overlap it with the Among Us eye. They should let those buildings be shiny. I think that would be funny. My Wii battery, Wii remote battery dies, I guess I'll also have to switch to something else, but hopefully it'll last me until I take my break for dinner. So I think it said 2 bars, which it's not exactly super informative, but that should last a while, I think. The Chimchar one, that's the worst one. It's like pointed, and Pikachu's kind of like sinks in a little bit. Chimchar's like right on top. How do you even do that? No, why are those even there? Like, they could have just had one box that you still have to aim your thing towards. Guess to make sure people know how to read, I guess. Not that they would have gotten that far anyways, but maybe. H. If it was a capital H, you know, might be summoning some oddities, but I think lowercase h is probably fine. I just noticed that, like, Regigigas building. It's kind of small. I want to maybe try doing some offline recording of hunts. I'm not really sure how to go about that. I think, does OBS just have a recording option? Because if I do that, then I can hunt stuff and make a video out of it instead of just uploading my stream. I've yet to get any targets that were like long targets that took more than one stream to get. I had a couple of phases for Chingling. I never got Chingling, so in X and Y. In order to make a video out of that, I would need Chingling. Plus, I didn't save all the footage, so that's another problem, is saving the footage, which isn't that bad if you just delete any videos you don't get any interesting footage on, which I feel might be a lot if I'm just sitting there shiny hunting, probably watching something else while I do it. But I also don't just want my videos to be, hey, I got a shiny, here it is, the end, you know? I want to figure out something I can do that, something I can do that makes it a little more interesting. I could try being funny, but, you know. Oh, I got an underscore in my name. Or is that just a space? Anyways, what's that building up there? Is that a Pokemon? Is that like a Jumpluff building, actually? I'm really worried about Staravia. I kind of wish he wasn't here. There's actually a similar feeling I had for my Chingling Hunt, because Staravia is very common on that route, and I was always worried that I was missing them, having to check my Pokedex to see if I had seen one yet or not. Yeah, I think this hunt specifically would be a lot easier off stream maybe. But I don't know, I guess there's not that big of a difference. I know it's weird to like view different forms of shiny hunting differently, because it's basically just the same thing at the end of the day, but this form of hunting, I think it's kind of just spamming A, you know? It's not very interesting, and it's the same guys over and over again. I think the hunts I struggle with the most probably number one would be Masuda, but then reset hunts are right next to it. I could do reset hunts usually because it's like cool Pokemon, but still a little bit less interesting than like random encounters or other stuff like that, where I'm getting different stuff. And I guess this one, you know, there's 12 different options that I can get. It's basically random encounters. I just see them all at once. But I still have to see the same dialogue boxes over and over again, which is kinda boring, but it'll be worth it, I think. Having a shiny in this would be pretty cool. Not as cool as one of the costumes, but still something not a lot of people do. Mostly because it's just hard to get this game. Already almost at 400. I'm at an hour, so I'm gonna take a quick stretch. I think just stretching a little bit will help me keep going longer. But now I've lost my position. Probably should do a stretch that's actually using my legs, maybe a 2-hour mark if I get to that, because that's the most important thing to stretch, because sitting down for hours is not great for your body. Oh, I don't like that like tongue. Is that like a building? I don't want to be in the building underneath Licky Licky's giant tongue. Oh. Maybe it's quicker if I click click right there and then click A, since it just auto selects it. But if I either eat a later dinner or just put it a little bit after I eat dinner, I could get to 1,000 today, which is kind of crazy to think. 1,000 in one day. Although, actually doing that double hunting Spiritomb resets, I can pretty consistently get to above 1,000 in one day. But I'm usually hunting that longer than this, so if I went all out and hunted for like a full stream length, like 6 hours, I could probably get 2,000 encounters, which is crazy getting the odds in just like 4 days of hunting. I guess some people who hunt using like 6 or more, that's not like super unrealistic. But the most I usually ever go to is 2. And this one's just using 1, it's going this fast, so. Oh, hit the funny 420 encounters. Didn't get the shiny, that means bad game. This number is not center. Put it there. Once I get to 1,000, I'll have to move it again, but after that, it can stay in one place for a while. No, I did not want to listen to you. Somehow I ended up shining myself by having this blue cursor over the Rhyhorn. The shiny Rhyhorn is not blue. I still mess with my head a little bit. Okay, no shiny. I'm now an hour into the hunt, and I'm getting more used to like Wartortle and Prinplup and Pidgeot's shiny picture, so I can, like, it's definitely a lot more obvious to me. Staravia though, I may take a few more days before I'm able to tell that without having to think about it. No, don't want to know what you have to say. I wasn't paying attention. I was just spamming, not really thinking about needing to point this stupid remote. I mean, at this rate, earlier I said 3 hours to get to 1,000. So looking like it might be more like 2 hours. So that brings down the sun even more. I said 20 hours, 24 to get the odds, but probably more like 18. Less than 20 is definitely probably achievable if I keep a good pace up. Of course, I could always go over odds, but I'll worry about that when I need to worry about it. For now, I can stay hopeful and at least hope for around odds. Under odds is cool too, you know. But I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of time on this hunt. I don't really know if there's any other things you can kind of do. I know there's some more passes you can get. I don't know if those ones are maybe you're able to hunt them or if they're easy to hunt. Like you either decided at the start of the game and you just have to grind up to get them. I think you have to like pay money to get the other passes. Although maybe you could check them without buying them. That would be funny. Having to buy your shiny from the store in order to use it. If some people sell shinies on like eBay and stuff, so not unheard of. I want to know what people actually buy those. Like maybe if they were like competitively built, but even that, like you can do like rental teams and stuff, can't you? And just steal someone else's. Don't buy a Pokemon. That's a little goofy. Instead, pay $90 for all the Pokemon you could want that are in the game. I guess you already need the game anyways in order to get those Pokemon that you buy, so... Oh. That's what I get for not paying attention. Does the text go faster if I like hold down the button? I can't tell. No shiny. No. I just noticed that last stream and this one I spelled hunting wrong on accident. I spelled huntimg. Doing some shiny huntimg. Which I've never done before. So maybe if you shiny hunt, odds are 8,000 whatever, but if you shiny huntimg, maybe I have better odds. Maybe people have just been doing it wrong this whole time, and really odds are like 500. I will see a shiny next reset, guaranteed. Is that supposed to be a Magnezone building? That looks goofy. Why does he have a nose? Maybe it's supposed to be something else, but the colors of Magnezone, just not the appearance of one. Alright, looks like the odds are not 500, unfortunately. But they're probably 600, so just gotta get there. It's almost 6, so this could go on for another 30 minutes to an hour, probably, maybe longer. I don't know when exactly I'm eating dinner, but I can definitely get to at least 600, 700, and then maybe I'll get to 1,000 offline, and I can try out recording. Because it's definitely something I need to get used to if I want to get some more unique content out there that's not just re-uploads of my streams. I also have to figure out how to edit, which at least for shiny hunting, if you just keep the videos basic, then I can just cut everything out except the start of the hunt and finding it. Let's see. Nope. Nope. But to make the videos a little more interesting, it's better to have some of the other highlights from stream or whatever. I could put in every time I actually click listen on I think her name's Anna, that lady. I'm sure that would get all the views. That Pokeball below the Pikachu building has like a Pikachu tail on it. It doesn't look very accurate. It's got like extra zigzags and stuff. But it makes it look weird, like he's got his tail in front of him, which a little bit sus if I'm being honest, but nothing. Oh, there we go. If I stop paying attention for 1 second, like look at my other screen, I just remote's gone. It's my hand turns like slightly and it doesn't like that. I've been looking at the Luxio picture, and it's definitely, I feel like that one is the most noticeable. I mean, a lot of these shinies, even if they're okay, they still kind of have very similar colors. But I think Luxio might be the one I'd want. I mean, I like Groudon a lot as a Pokemon. Like, that's probably the one I'd want the most just for the Pokemon, but Luxio would be the coolest to like see as a shiny, I think. So one of those two I'd probably call my like big targets. But I'll take whatever. I'm not gonna do multiple phases or whatever for this. I always thought as a kid that you could trade away these like starters and stuff. I swore I remember like getting some Kanto starters or whatever from this game, but I guess you can't. So once I get the shiny, it's gonna be stuck here. Which is fine. It doesn't like delete it or anything, I don't think so. I'll still have access to it. Music has like a weird like Gen 3 vibe to it. Especially that like first part, the sound font sounded very Game Boy Advance like. Once it gets to the other parts, it sounds a little bit more modern. At least modern for Diamond Pearl, but that first part sounds a little. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just doesn't sound very Gen 4 like. Yeah, which I guess I don't know who composed it actually. Oh, I got a stupid remote. But it was made by the same people who did the Colosseum. So maybe they got the same composer, but I don't know. already starting to feel kinda hungry, so I think I'll just go to 630, so that's another, definitely getting to 600. I don't know, maybe I could get to, if I actually play the game right, I might be able to get to 700. If I'm close, I'll go a little higher than just 630. I don't think I'll go to 7. And I'll take a break for dinner, and then I might come back, or I might not. I might just hunt off a line and try out recording. I think some people will do, they'll record their streams separately. So that way it's easier to edit, and they don't have to like upload it directly from Twitch, which takes a while. But I don't think my computer has the power to have a recording and a stream going at the same time. I think I tried that once and it just tanked the stream. Yeah, I know a few people do that, so if they have any music playing on stream, it won't pick it up in the recording. So they can play like copyright stuff and then not have to edit it out in like YouTube. Or even if they just have non-copyright music playing, just so they can it won't be too loud or whatever, so they can be focused more on the video. Which is something, once I get like a playlist, I might look into more. Maybe there's a way I can do it that won't really mess with the stream too much. But for now, I don't really need to worry about it. Okay, nothing. Nothing. That's slightly concerning. Or not. I don't know why it sent me this. That was a while ago. Gave me like a login notification for Twitch. It was like, I didn't log in just now, but it's from earlier today, like a few hours ago, so I don't know what's up with that. And now I can't get the remote to go. I'm Jay. It was like 100J or whatever from think Diamond and Pearl had a character, the anime, not the game. So that's me now. I have no questions. Except for shiny win. Okay, there's 600. I think 700 is pretty likely. It's like 20 minutes, so. As long as I keep focused, I think I will get to that. No. Could have been G, but now I'm V. Kind of disappointing. Guaranteed no shiny. If I had been G though, they all would have been shiny, I think. Whenever I want to click on that, I hold it a little low. You make sure to do a little higher, because if I go too low, then I'll just end up having to hear the explanation. Oh, come back. Where'd you go? We're gonna do that. What happened? It's getting a little wonky. Don't like to see that. Of course, I actually play all my Wii games extremely dangerously. No wrist strap attachment. Alright, you know, I'm at risk of dying any second, but that's just how I live. Please point at the game. Please. There we go. Oh, going to file 3 this time. Hey, this one has better luck than the other two. File 4, I only pull out file 4 when I'm really desperate. That's for when I'm over odds. Cause that's the one with the 1 in 13 shiny odds. So probably get it in 1, but like 2 is basically guaranteed. Nothing. No. Does YouTube actually? Cause I'll probably upload the stream to YouTube when I'm done. If I were to make a video out of this, I'd want to be able to access the YouTube video, to edit it into a different video, cause I'm not gonna have this saved to my computer separately. So hopefully YouTube actually just lets you access that, like download it from YouTube without having YouTube Premium if it's your own video. I think it'd be hard for me to make videos about, even if I get or stream hunts that I started before, since I don't have the beginning of the hunt. Those ones I can't exactly make a super great video out of. I could always just voice over and say, here's the beginning of my hunt, and just show video from not that, but I would never lie, so I was joking, Miromo. You don't get mad at me. I would never lie to people. Please come back. Yeah, no. Come back. Luckily, Rumble, once you get past the like main menu, you might not even need it at all. I don't need this stupid pointing thing. I think it's just the buttons, so that'll be nice. Too bad Rumble Weekend's a week from now. I will want to do a stream playing through the story that it has, just so I can get used, because I was playing on a PlayStation controller. Come back. No. Why am I messing up now? What did I change? What's different? Not high enough, maybe? But yeah, I'll need to get used to the controls for the Wii remote for Rumble, just so I can make sure I'm going as quickly as possible. Last we got 1,106 runs and like 24 shinies, which is crazy, but I could beat it if I tried really hard. Which I'm known to do, is try really hard at stuff, at least when it involves shiny hunting. So I could beat it, but 22 is like, even like some of the streamers who are like hunting it as often as they can, that's not an easy number to get to, at least as long as you're not doing the multiplayer method or just hunting on multiple consoles, or both, you know. People who do that Who knows how many shinies they end up? They probably don't even count. But I've just got one Wii, one remote, and one heart of gold or whatever. So 30 shinies. I think it's possible. Hey. Nope. Nope. So after this, it's like three more resets maybe to 700, and then I'll end for the day. I think I'm leaning more towards doing some recording instead of another stream. Because if I try that out now, then I can start doing it throughout the week. So the sooner I figure all that out, the better. Because if I save my stream for later in the day, I can still be making progress on hunts in the beginning of the day. Although I don't want to spend too much time just on recording, because I definitely would prefer to get the shinies on stream. Especially if it's a hunt I start on stream, but it's not that big of a difference as long as I make a video out of it. So maybe I should put time into a newer gen hunt, maybe Torkoal or whatever, so I can get it and then practice making a video, because this will take a while and I don't expect I'll consistently hunt it past Rumble Weekend. Come on, we're almost done. Don't do this to me now. Need some water. I think some streams have like bots or whatever, that like hydrate bots that'll tell you to drink water every like 20 minutes or so. I probably need one of those. Cause I think I just went like definitely more than 20 minutes without thinking about drinking water. So that might be useful. Yeah. But I have no clue how to do that kind of stuff. Alright, one last reset for the stream. I mean, hour 40 minutes for 700 encounters is pretty crazy. I feel like this hunt is definitely something that is achievable to get maybe before the end of February. Especially if I'm consistent with streaming or recording offline. I think even if I only like hunt this once or twice a week, I could get to at least get the odds before the end of February. But maybe I can get it. And that's of course expecting it to take at least till odds. If I get it quicker, that's great. This background looks like weird bubble wrap. I don't really know what they were going for with this. Alright, no shinies for the rest. Reset. Can't check the stats of them before you get the pass, I guess. Which is, make it a little bit harder for anyone who wants to reset for, natures and stuff. I guess they have to pick it and then check them before they can reset. But yeah, it's a good, start. Definitely got used to it pretty quick, and I think I can get this done without too much time on it, which is nice for a older hunt. So if anyone's there, see you later, I guess, and thanks for watching.